The number of farmers markets is exploding in Michigan and elsewhere, and the products they offer are becoming more and more diverse. Tonight in Your Money, 24-hour News 8's Anne Schieber looking at some of the safety issues affecting food items and what inspectors are doing to monitor them. Anne?
Well, the farmers market here just closing up after a very busy day. You know, farmers markets come under the jurisdiction of the State Department of Agriculture, but even its scope is limited into what it can and cannot do.
Well, when we show up for inspection, we would stop at each vendor.
Abbey Harding is a food safety inspector for the Michigan Department of Agriculture.
Can I see a copy of your food license, please? They should be licensed where they're making this product.
Part of her job is to inspect farmers markets like the one here in Grand Rapids to make sure vendors are complying with the regulations there are.
For the baked goods, they are required to be labeled.
It is a daunting task. Each farmers market has dozens of vendors. There are more than 250 farmers markets in the state, more than double the number 10 years ago.
Can we look at one of your beef products there?
One thing Harding can look at is labeling. Vendors need to specify where their products are grown. Typically, on packaged goods, vendors must list weights, ingredients, and whether the product requires refrigeration.
If it's coming from a licensed source, we would check for temperature control.
Vendors also need to be licensed. If they process food, they may be subjected to inspection at their facility. The next thing is temperature control. Hot items need to be stored in temperatures at least 135 degrees. Cold items at 41 degrees or lower.
If I did get a high temp like that, we would throw in a probe, and I'd probably just have them put the lid back on, walk away for a little bit. Inspectors
also looked at baked and canned goods to see if they were produced in commercial kitchens.
They do an excellent job of labeling. They also have a lot code.
Personal hygiene and handling for ready-to-eat products is another thing they look at.
Actually, today nobody seems to be handling any ready-to-eat products, so gloves wouldn't be required.
Surprisingly, inspectors have no control over the number one item sold at farmers markets, the safety and quality of the produce.
Produce is produce as long as it's whole and intact. We do not require any temperature requirements for it. It's okay to be sitting out.
Now, given the limited scope of state inspections, you'll have to use your own eyes and ears. At 6, we'll tell you what you need to know to make sure you're getting the best value for your money. Live in Grand Rapids, Anne Schieber, 24-hour News 8.